Dear friends, I am Elizabethan. Welcome to my channel, Ajish in England. In this video, we are going to discuss about Elizabethan prose. Elizabethan prose. Many writers of Elizabethan age translated various books into English. Sir Thomas North translated Plutarch's Lives of the Noble Grecians and Romans. He was one of the best translators with a good command of English. He also had the ability to weave words into powerful sentences. He did not translate it directly from Greek but from a French translation. Shakespeare has also used some expressions of North's work in some of his famous dramas. Richard Hakluyt collected and published the principal navigations, voyages, and discoveries of English nation. At this time, there was a great deal of travel and adventure on the sea. This book includes the accounts of the voyages of different people. Hakluyt left a lot of unpublished papers, and some of these came into the possession of Samuel Purchas. He published them under the title Purchas His Pilgrims. Two other books by Purchas have titles which are almost the same: Purchas His Pilgrimage. Some early novels. Some of the forms of novel also appeared during the Elizabethan age. John Lilly wrote a kind of novel named Euphues. He started a fashion which is spread in books and conversation. It has a thin love story. This style filled with tricks and alliteration. The sentences are rather long and complicated. This kind of language style was common among the ladies of the time. Even Shakespeare was influenced by this artificial style. Another novelist of this time was Thomas Nash, who wrote a picaresque novel named The Life of Jack Wilson. This sort of novel is about the adventure of a bad or wicked but lovable character. The novels of this period could not create a basis for later development. The fashion of these novels died out very soon. Francis Bacon. Bacon is one of the most famous prose writers of the time. Francis Bacon is also known as the father of English prose. He wrote books both in English and Latin. His aphoristic prose style is very popular. His essays are full of remarkable thoughts. He could express great ideas in short and effective sentences. His famous books are the essays The Advancement of Learning, The History of Henry VII, and The New Atlantis. Translation of Bible. During this time, several translations of the Bible were made. William Tyndale was a successful translator who translated the New Testament from the Greek and the Old Testament from the Hebrew. He was later burned to death for his belief. The Authorized Version of the Bible appeared in 1611. 47 translators worked in groups in different parts of the Bible in order to translate it. This work was dependent chiefly on Wycliffe and Tyndale. The language is beautiful, strong, and pure. Many English writers are influenced by the words of the Authorized Version of the Bible. John Lilly. Lilly wrote a thin love story, Euphues, which is used for the purpose of giving Lilly's ideas in various talks and letters. The style is filled with tricks and alliteration, whereas the sentences are long and complicated, and large number of similes is brought into this story. Even Shakespeare was influenced by his artificial style. Ben Jonson. The famous dramatist Ben Jonson, who is also known as the father of English literary criticism, wrote a book named Timber or Discoveries. This book is a collection of notes and ideas on many subjects. Johnson is of the opinion that a critic should judge a work as a whole and he must have some poetic abilities. He did not like Donne and Spenser but always preferred Shakespeare.